going into Rip and Watch.
So let me get to the real. I think I'm the dumbest person in the world.
Hungry hippo. Hungry hippo. So, okay, you guys remember, like, last Friday, I believe, was when the sale ended. For 2 weeks, he had everything in his warehouse for $5.
Dude, I wish I'd known that. I would have bought
Everything?
some shit.
Everything. Shirts, comic books.
What?
Everything.
The table, water
Even the
cooler,
shorts?
computers.
I don't know about the shorts. I don't know about that because he just,
Oh,
but
man.
like he had like this huge sale because he was trying to get rid of everything in his warehouse. Well, apparently, I don't think that went exactly like he had planned because yesterday he posted this video. Actually, 17 hours ago, so it was last night. He posted this video where they are now doing a signature series of ISOM number 1.
Of the same shit?
So, for a little bit of context for everyone at home, when they were doing the ISOM 1 campaign, they had a certain number of cover A, cover B, and cover C's that were available. And once those numbers were sold, there wouldn't be any more. Well, lo and behold,
He made
he
some
has
more.
a bunch of cover A and B's that he's now signed and he's now selling.
Man, he can't do that to people. I understand a warehouse sell-off. Like, everybody does a fire sale. Like, you got some shit laying around you need to get rid of, but you can't do that and then come out with the same thing just with a different name.
Oh, he is.
Right? Okay.
He absolutely is.
A little
He's shucking and
genius.
jiving, y'all. And we're single about the ISOM tender. We always got single.
I didn't.
I still can't believe freaking young
Inward.
Rippa was like, "Oh yeah, the Kino Casino, man. You gotta support the Kino Casino."
Oh, dude, that was so funny when they were like, "Yeah, let's get Eric July on our side. This is gonna be awesome." Everybody went, "Fucking gay."
Yep. Fucking gay. Yeah, exactly.
Fucking gay. All right, so let's take a look at this video.
ISOM number 1 was a $3.7 million success.
Even though we somehow didn't sell everything, we suddenly just have a bunch of stock out of nowhere, just materialized. He says they're not reprints either; they're from the original.
New thing. Starting with ISOM number 2, we've worked with CGC to do graded copies as a collectible with their signature series gold labels. They become a big part of our
So what he's
campaigns
doing
and
is he's
collections.
taking all the stock that he didn't sell,
No.
and he's getting them graded and he's signing them. So that the comics
thought
that he was
those-
selling for $5 last week are now going to be like $150.
Oh, so the gold seal is only because it's getting graded? Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Yeah, that little
This guy.
plastic box it goes into.
This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like his signature,
What?
this signature is worth shit.
Yeah, who gives a shit about your signature?
Yeah, what
Wouldn't
has he
it be
done?
worth more to take a graded one and get him to sign the case or something?
How much is it to grade one of that shits?
I don't know.
Sometimes
It's
it's
all a
expensive
fucking
as shit.
scam. It's all a
I
goddamn
know,
fucking scam.
But how much that scam? Because if you bought the $5 ones and then had it graded, wouldn't you be saving a lot of money?
One of our employees brought up a great point. We never did signature series copies for ISOM number 1. We just had raw signed copies. We're fixing that problem with a new ISOM
gaslighting
number
the
1
audience.
signature
Classic.
series collection. In it,
MG
you'll
says Kino
find
Casino has the view for retards. Well, PPP is the size of all those ladies combined. So,
Oh, dude, he's the size of fucking Jupiter at this fucking point.
yeah, he's got his own gravitational field.
signed
Yep,
and graded copies
exactly.
of cover A, B, and C, as well as the elusive concept art book. This
Elusive? I've never seen anybody talk about it. Like, ever.
It's elusive, guys.
Other than him. He's the only person I've ever seen talk about. It's elusive. You mean exclusive? I think he's what it
Today
means.
is shipping. Tomorrow, you never know. It's gonna arrive.
No, it's a comic book
elusive.
when you get it and you lay it on the table, you go to grab it and just like,
Yeah.
like,
Fuck.
God damn it,
Get
come
over
here, son of a bitch.
of ISOM number 2 that we had left that we've added to that collection. These are very limited, so head over to Rippaverse.com and get those graded.
Very limited, which means now I'm going to charge you exuberant amount of money for the stuff that I was selling for $5 last week.
I'm gonna charge you $20 for this shit, man.
No, he's probably gonna charge him like 150 or more.
You
What he
know,
should have done
He
is
has no
do
tact or
his
diplomacy.
do his ISOM books, and then he could have like not have a warehouse, do all his shit through the fucking companies that already do this and do it way cheaper and way better. And then get a couple of friends and be like, hey, you want to write like a comic book that's in this universe, and I'll help like promote you and shit like that. And you like keep the profits on that, but like I get to build my universe out with like my friends.
He should have.
No, I said it a bunch of times. You should have got those 3.7 million, and as the savior of the comic books against the woke, he should have got that money and started by hiring
An
the
actual
great
writer.
artist. Exactly.
Kyle, don't you know
Yeah.
Horseman's gonna save the Rippaverse?
Oh, well, now that he spent all his money and all of that, and he gets one guy fucking
unless it's
sucking
Vosh,
Dixon or whatever his name is.
Not Vosh.
Sucking dicks.
The real Horseman.
the real horseman.
If he wasn't such a colossal cringe fit, he could have had Ethan Van Sciver on his side.
He could have Ethan write his fucking comics for him. He could have made a
Exactly.
fortune and not actually have to
doing
take all
his
his fucking
art.
flack.
Even in his like money mafioso guy thinking that he could have been the godfather of the
He could have,
counterculture comics, but no, his ego was so big. And it's like, have you ever had and it's exactly what I'm saying until no, this is true. You know how you get into doing something, oh, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, gonna build model trains, whatever. You get into some hobby and you're like, oh, this is the coolest shit ever. Oh, and you spend a couple months on that, and then you're like, that's kind of boring, and you get tired of that.
On it, yeah.
Dude, that's exactly him with his fucking comic books. He's already
done.
hands off. He barely wrote he barely approved the things he said, and then he got tired of it because he was not a professional. He never did it before. He was just a fan, and he thought he could do it.
Kyle, you know that chick that's his executive assistant, Caro, whatever the fuck her name is? She admitted on Twitter that she wrote Isom too.
He wanted to fast track it, and he just wanted to be the boss CEO. And he got a bunch of money for fucking nothing. Essentially, he should have cashed out, honestly, and just done his podcast. I don't know why all that money's got to be gone by now. It has to be.
I don't know. I think he could be the boss CEO. He tried to be Stanley. That's what I'm trying to say. He tried to be
but with no effort,
creative.
But with no
he could
effort,
be the boss man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he is the boss of a sinking ship.
Because he didn't know that he should have just been the boss man. He just be the money guy, the guy who doles out the money for the good artists, good writers, and then he would reap the rewards. But he thought he was gonna be the Black Stanley.
Well, so I'm saying, like,
guess what? No, guess what? He became the Stain. He became the Stanley.
Stanley.
He thought he was gonna be the next fucking. He thought he was gonna be the next fucking.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Marvel, whatever.
Stanley.
He's a shit stain.
Come on.
Low hanging fruit, Kyle. You're better than that.
And signed copies by yours truly.
Shut up, dog.
Dude, someone pointed out on Twitter earlier, this cover is entirely all like 3D assets. These are just 3D assets.
Yeah, just compiled. It's very generic.
It is so. Why is this?
There's no character.
Oh, two. Do you think? Because a lot of people do that. A lot of artists. Do you think he had someone signing for him?
Maybe.
Well, I'm just saying, you could see the money not being spent on the art as it progresses. Oh,
yeah, and to be fair, like I said many times before, using 3D assets, it's not a problem. It's not every comic.
If his story was great, no one would
doing
really
it
give that much of a shit that they use 3D assets.
Exactly.
Like, they'd be like, this
That's
is a little
not the
lazy here and there, but like, it's okay because the story's just fucking banger. But it's not. It sucks.
No, it's not lazy. It's uncreative because you could use, like, 3D assets should be used to make possible doing like crazy shit, like
Mhm.
fucking
Like the
Spider-Man
yeah, the
flying in
Spider-Man shit
between
and
buildings
yeah.
and shit, and then you can use the buildings to like have a solid perspective and all of that, but to reinforce like some crazy impossible scene you try to do.
That whole
Whatever,
image
so
would look
fuck
1,000
it.
times better if it was just like a plain color. Like if it was just like yellow or red behind them, and you just had the
Exactly, do
figures.
something stylistic, yeah, or something like the first one, like other.
I'm a bit of a
panels
minimalist
that would fill
myself.
in.
I like minimalistic, especially for covers. I like. Have you ever seen the original Legends of the Dark Knight 1 cover? Look at this. Like this is great for a number 1. It's mysterious.
Yeah, that too.
And they had 4 different colors. You had yellow, you had a kind of like pink, a blue, and an orange. So they made them all collectible because there was like variants of it.
Mhm. Yeah, but just that image is way more impactful.
Mm-hmm. And like that's another thing.
Well-
That's just another thing about the design of Batman. How like those ears and the cape just make his silhouette so fucking iconic.
Yep.
And
They're-
this is
but
his guy's
he's trying to
silhouette.
put an action scene on the front. He needs a bold statement. None of these are bold. Honestly, the first one I saw him looks like he's about to take a power shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
2's
they
not
need to.
terrible, but it never happens in the story.
Well, I don't. It's just he's punching a woman in the guts. Does that a good fucking
You're
look?
saying they should have angled the fist up more so he's like punching her in the titty. But I want you guys to take a look at the comments down here with me. Nah, when you said you sold out of the first signed editions, oh wait, these have been in that Disney vault where all the releases come from.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is BS. Why are you so intense to lie to your fans? These will only be available and are limited. A few months later, prints more and it devalues the books. I'm done supporting you.
Dude, give that man a like.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that one just says the N word. Oh man, I get spicy.
Jeez.
He's deleted a few of them. Here's one. Here's the thing. These are not reprints. We have not reprinted any copies that are sold here. You're selling books only available during the campaign.
That's the same
I don't
comment.
care if they are overstock or reprints. You lied. Point blank. This is an obvious money grab. Where was the lie? We've said since the start that we keep stock for special events, retailers, and such.
I saw that.
You know what these books probably came from? They probably printed a bunch thinking they'd get their books into comic book stores, and no one fucking wants them. Here's one that got deleted. Not cool. I'm done. I really thought you would hold to your word. What exactly is the problem? What's the problem with lying to my customers? I don't see an issue. And Katie Did's the one that turned me on to all this shit. I can go give Katie Did a follow on Twitter. Long time buyer here. I'm not disappointed. Just really confused. Are these supposed to be limited? When will these be available for $5? See, that one was deleted. Dude, his customers are not happy. Everything he fucking does splits his goddamn.
Well, he's trying to come up with
base.
too many gimmicks to sell like his overstock.
Why in God's green earth would anyone spend $150 on something that literally a few days ago was $5? Cover A and B are sold out now. Miraculously, you have extras. Sorry, fool me once.
$150?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he's getting them
Oh my
signed
God.
and graded so he can charge $150 for them.
Oh no.
Dude,
150.
what the fuck? Why would anybody do this? Just picked up
You're gonna
mine.
spend $300?
What
That's
a
insane.
fucking mark.
You fucking Mark.
What a mark.
Just wait for the next liquidation sale.
Yeah, watch. These graded comic books will be on sale for like $15 a piece.
Dude, if that.
$15, dude.
This
I'd
can't
rather
be
just pay
serious.
10 or 5. What are you talking about?
Just wait till they're at Kohl's.
I wouldn't wait until. I wouldn't wait until the end of the world. I don't want to read these stupid ass
I
comics.
kind of want him to add him to my collection just to be like.
I got one. Yeah, I feel you.
This was not a good plan. He's like completely squashing his secondary market. All right, well,
you can never say I don't pretend to care, right? Didn't I do a good job pretending I care?
yes, everybody give him a round of applause. Kyle did a great job pretending
Kyle.
like he gave a shit to shit on
Woo,
Eric
Kyle.
July.
There you
Let's go, Kyle. We all gotta pretend like we give a shit about Air July because
Gotta.
motherfucker.
Well, maybe
Thursday,
Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube or over on Rumble at rumble.com/c/ministry of dude. Links are in the description. But you know what? If you really love the show, you can go right on over to ministrydude.locals.com, sign up for the Hammer Club. Just a mere $5 a month gets you access to all our bonus episodes where we really sink our teeth into the internet's most notorious, disgusting, and stupid characters. Come join us.